Love you 3,000.
Ano habak 3,000 from UAE?
Love you 3,000.
Ti amo 3,000.
Para kami dahil 3,000.
Welcome to another edition of Coach Miranda Minor's Daily Technical Charting, Fundamentals, Improvement of Trading Quotient, and everything about crypto all in one channel. You need to take time to find your bread and butter trade. Ang focus is very important. Dahan-dahanin mo, wag ka mafo-FOMO. Diba? I always tell you to trust the system. No, I want you to wait for a confirmation candle. Wait for this line to be broken. To never, ever do shortcuts in trading.
Kaya ang galing-galing talaga pag natutunan mo yung tinuturo ni Coach bago na-i-apply mo. Bago yung patient lang, yung patient tsaka yung discipline.
Si Coach kasi, he's not just a content creator. Talagang mentor siya. Pinaglalaanan niya ng oras lahat ng videos niya. Not for him, not to get subscribers, pero para matuto tayo, para maging profitable tayo kagaya niya. Sobrang amazing lang kasi konti lang yung taong gano'n na hindi madamot, na hindi niya sasalilinin kung paano siya mag-earn ng pera. Si Coach kasi mas gusto niya pang i-share yung blessings niya.
Nag-decide ako i-PM po kayo, nag-enroll po ako sa inyo sa beginner class. Ginawa ko po talaga everyday, 3 to 4 videos na sa YouTube ang pinapanood ko. Tapos ninonote ko pa talaga lahat.
Magpahinga ka. Hindi tatakbo yung market, hindi mauubos yung trade setup na yan. Find that bread and butter setup. Vulnerability in trading is our most accurate measurement of trading quotient. You have yet to see your success. You have yet to see your millions. Andiyan dyan na. Are you going to give up today? Or are you going to use the word not yet?
Hi, I'm Sheila and I'm an OFW from Thailand. I can't remember exactly how I discovered Coach Miranda's channel, but I've been a subscriber since June. I didn't really have a trading system before. And since I have a day job, pag sumisilip ako sa charts tapos may mga lumilipad na coins, papasukin ko agad siya with high leverage. Minsan nananalo pero pag natatalo, ubos lahat. So, nag-binge watch ako ng videos ni Coach and then enrolled sa beginner's class. One of the most aha moments for me is yung fib talaga. Ang galing ng pagka-explain ni Coach sa kanya, tapos super powerful and amazing niya for bounce, breakout, breakdown, at saka mga untog na areas. So, after the class, Superman syndrome nga, ang hirap niyang i-control. So, tuloy-tuloy pa din ako. Until one day, I've decided na this has to stop. So, I stopped, took a break, reflect, and continue on watching the live of Coach. So, nag-announce si Coach about the mentoring session, and then I decided to give it another try. Naglagay ako ng certain amount of money and told myself na, okay, this is what I'm willing to lose. So, it's either i-Superman ko siya or pag-aralan ko ng mabuti yung system para mapalaki ko siya. Then, nag-start ang mentoring session ko with Sir Luke. First, tinulungan niya ako kung anong trade setups works best for me. And then, inaral ko siya. Throughout the sessions, I kept on asking questions and ginaid niya talaga ako and showed me my blind spots. So, I'm not that confident yet. Kakabawi ko lang sa losses ko, but soon I will be profitable too. What made Coach Miranda stand out and different from others, beside him teaching us technical and fundamental analysis, I can feel how he really cares and wants us to learn. More on his culture of malasakit and ang pag-real talk niya lagi sa atin. So, don't give up and invest on knowledge. Continue watching the videos of Coach and his life at ang number one and most important talaga is discipline. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Coach Miranda Minor, Sir Luke, and to the other mentors. Just keep on learning and I love you 3,000 ka Miranda.
Yun! It's always refreshing to start the day with that very good message from Ate Sheila Zhang, no? It's always refreshing. I always find it very, very refreshing. So thank you, thank you. You know, I hope that all of you are able to reflect and you know, kind of get you know, a little bit of you know, what's you call it? Motivation, no? Motivation sa sinabi ni Sheila Zhang sa atin. Nakaka-inspire lagi, no? Okay, magandang gabi ka Miranda. This is Coach Miranda Minor and welcome to our live. Gabi-gabi, we're actually live 10 o'clock in the evening Manila time. 9 o'clock a.m., no? 9 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. At I think alauna na madaling araw dyan sa, ano, no, sa Australia. No? And 5 hours or around 5 in the afternoon dyan sa Dubai. Yan. All right. So our topic for today is about Bitcoin dropping to 40,000. I'm sure you're seeing yung bear, yung picture ng bear sa ating topic for today, no? So, we're going to be talking about a very important topic, no? About cryptocurrency, death cross, you know, bearish sentiment. Let's all talk about that. Pag-usapan natin 'yan. At ano dapat nating gawin bilang isang trader during these times of the season? No, hindi po laging araw-araw bull season. Kaya nga naman nakakaraang buwan, sinasabi ko sa inyo na sulitin nyo na it's not always a bull market. No, there's always going to be a bear or a bearish sentiment. No, all right. So before we officially start, as usual, sama-sama tayo we're all gonna be together sa ating panata. Sama-sama po tayo, of course. Okay, let's do this. Miranda, gusto kong disiplinahin ka, pagalitan ka, sermonan ka, kukulitin kita at hindi po ako mapapagod. Gabi-gabi, magpaalala na mahal kita dahil alam kong yayaman ka, uunlad ka, Matututo ka at makakasabay ka. Tiyaga lang, papasaan ba? You will become profitable too. Miranda, please claim that. And I claim that for you this 2022. Yan, marami na po ang nagpatunay na they are starting the year very well, no? Mga profitable year. May mga tao ngayon, 2 beses lang nag-trade in the past 10 days, no? All right, so napakagandang profitable testimonies ng mga students natin in Twitter. So tingnan niyo yung mga post natin diyan. All right. Okay, so of course, if you are new to the industry, please download BingX, no? They're actually they rebranded already from Bingbond to BingX. When you download this, Miss Ira, paki-share naman sa Google, sa YouTube chat natin yung ating BingX link, SOIJXF. Yan. Alright. Paki-share naman po. And then, please download for you to have a chance to win $100 of trading bonus. No, if you use SOIJXF as a sign-up link. Okay? Thank you. Salamat po, BingX. Alright? And of course, let's move on with also another partner po natin, si Bybit. Please use the link that I have there for you to be able to get, 500 peso sign-up bonus na iraraffle po natin hanggang January 16, ilang araw na lang po yan, and earn up to $100 bonus as well. Okay, Miss Ira, pakishare din po yung ating Miranda Minor 50K, no, yung ating referral link. All right, so maraming salamat po. Okay, and of course, sa mga hindi pa naka-enroll, wag mo nang intayin. Kasi po ang aming enrollment, ang open na po is March. Puno na po ang ating January and February. Our open is March already, and tulad po ng mga sinasabi na napakaraming estudyante. Alam mo, isingit ko lang din, natutuwa kasi ako dito eh. I wanted to be able to open yung Twitter natin. Ang dami kong ni-retweet doon, no? Actually, hindi ko pa nga tapos mag-retweet eh. Ang dami nagme-message sa akin. Imaginein mo kung kailan pa bear market, kung kailan nagbabagsakan yung mga coins. Dami nagpapasalamat, no? Sabi ng mga tao na, Coach, thank you po sa mga tulong, sa turo po ninyo, no? Kung kailan bear market, no? So let's all look at that. Let's all look into this. Oops. Nawala. Ayun. Sabi niya dito, Coach, gusto ko lang magpasalamat kasi dahil sa tinuro nyo ng libre, unti-unti ko nababawi yung mga natalo ko sa futures. At kagabi, nakaligtas ako sa liquidation kasi natutunan ko na ang tamang risk management. Long live sa inyo, Coach. Alam ko po na marami pa kayo matutulungan. Maraming salamat. Diba? Nakakatuwa yung mga ganyan testimonies. No? Nakakatuwa yung mga ganyan testimonies. So, congratulations to you. Ha? Tapos, ito pa meron pa dito. Sabi niya dito, sabi ni Mark Jason Baha, yan. Thank you, Coach, sa live nyo kagabi. Ito siguro one of the members to. One of the members. Kasi yung live ko kagabi pang members lang eh. No? Sabi dito, thank you, Coach, sa live nyo kagabi. Ang galing talaga ng system. Malalaman mo kung saan hanggang saan ang baba. At ang smooth pa din mag-charting ni Coach kahit tumahato pababa si BTC. Siyempre, tagal na nating marami tayong nakikita mga bear, no? Alam na naman natin kung saan magkatutungtong yan. Kaya talagang maraming salamat, no? Nakakatuwa yung mga ganitong mga post, no? Congratulations. Maraming salamat. Saka ito, tingnan mo, kahapon, 10 hours ago kanina, kumita na naman tayo. No? Alam mo, maganda sa trading natin. We can earn when the market is going down and we can earn when the market is going up. Yan, no? So for example, yan, no? From 279 down to 2.66, kumita na naman tayo dyan. And then galing sa baba, pataas. From 2.77 to 2.83. Doon kasi yan nag-confirm. Nag-confirm yung confirmation candle ng mana. If you remember, ito yung 1-hour chart niya. Nag-confirm sa 2.77. Nag-take profit na po tayo dyan. No? So talagang pag alam mong effective yung system, yung makakabahan. No? Talagang alam na alam yung gagawin. No? So Congratulations, you can actually earn when the coin goes up and when the coin goes down. Tapos 11 hours ago nag-tweet tayo mga around alas 7, alas 8 ng umaga, alas 9. Sabi ko, marami nagre-reverse na coins, no? Nag-reversal na galing sa ilalim. So, I'm sure nasalo nyo yan. Marami nagtutweet na mga profits nila. Very, very good. Congratulations, ha? Maraming salamat. Isa pa dito sabi dito sa comment na to. Gusto ko lang pong mag-thank you dahil sa system na tinuro nyo sa amin sa university. Grabe, profitable talaga. Imagine mo, ito mga to kumikita na ng bear market, no? Profitable talaga. Sarili lang talaga yung kalaban. Kung hindi ka marunong maghintay, di ka mananalo. Totoo po yung 10% TA, 90% waiting. At magte-trade ng walang plano at walang magandang setup. Ito po yung winning trade ko kanina gamit po yung system nyo. By the way, I'm from the beginners class batch 19. Thank you po ulit, coach, and God bless you. Nakakatuwa, no? Now, someone is already out of the rat race. Basta talagang alam mo, ituloy mo lang. Actually, medyo may konting error yung charting. Pero tama na rin kahit not a perfect chart, pero tama na rin, no? I would have moved the resistance sa baba. Pero this is already considerable. Good setup na rin to. So congratulations sa iyo. Alam mo guys, inaral niya po. Talaga may CCC, may MACD, system natin, no? Ako lang nagtuturo niyan. alam na system, no? Galing. Tapos nag-take profit dun sa 618 area. Galing, guys. Alam mo yung nakakatuwa na you're able to help someone. No? Ang sarap makatulong sa tao na alam mo in the little love fee na binayad nila, no? At nakatulong po tayo na marunong na yung tao tumingin ng setup. Kasi to be honest with you, ang pagte-trading, it's a life skill. It's hard. It's a very hard skill, no? Magbayad ka nga lang ng driving lesson, magkano na eh, ang trading lesson pa kaya, no? If you know, and if alam mo, effective naman yung system eh. 'Di ba? It's a very effective system. Kaya nga sabi ko kahapon nung nagla-live tayo sa mga members, nakita nila yung live charting habang bumababa yung coin. Sabi ko, mag-antay ka 10:30, bababa yan. Bumaba. Ang haba nung candle. Diba? Members, type number 1 kung naalala niyo yung kagabi, no? Ang haba nung candle pababa. Oh, sabi ko, grabe talaga tong system natin, no? Talagang we can predict up until the time pwede siya magbabounce. Nakakapangilabot. Sabi ko, pati ako nagugulat ako sa resulta. Like, sabi namin, okay, dito to magbabounce yung Bitcoin, 39,600 something or 500 something. Sabi ko, whew, talagang doon nag-bounce yung Bitcoin, no? So, I'm really, really proud. Nakaka-proud na, alam mo yun, we're teaching a very effective system at ikaw na lang inaantay ko eh. Alam mo, ikaw na lang in your discipline. Your discipline, your heart, no? Yung disiplina in patience because it's 90% waiting. It's 90% waiting. All right? Okay, nakakatuwa yung mga live namin. Nagutom na nga ako kagahapon. Sabi nung isang member, Coach, pang 12 beses mo na sinabing gutom ka na. Sige na, magtapos na tayo. Diba? Anyways. All right, so that's our topic, no? Let's move on with the next couple of slides. Yan. So yung feedback natin on the beginner class, yan, ang napakarami magagandang feedback, no? And of course, not just on the beginner class, but also in the intermediate class. No? Intermediate. Oy, thank you for the nice words, Hilda. Yan. Thank you, Bullet. Sabi ni Coach, BTC, ba't ka ba sumusunod sa akin? Sumusunod yung coin sa atin. Nakakatuwa. Alright. So ngayon, you'll probably ask, ba't naman mga system ni Coach laging nananalo? Parang galing, no? Anyways, aralin mo na lang. Alam mo naman yan. Okay, yan. So, intermediate class. By the way, see you sa mga estudyante natin. No? This coming Friday and Saturday, excited na ako makita ang inyong mga assignments, no? Alright, group number 1 sa beginners, Cryptonary, Crypto Burn, Crypto Insomniacs, Team by Jessica, Team Winners, Soldiers. Yan. Of course, sa intermediate class on Saturday, looking forward to meet you, Crypto Mars. Yan, no? Si Miss Mars Nadal, yung leader nila dyan, no? Crypto Elites, Rockets, Pamana, and Crypto Facts. No? So, looking forward to meet all of you. All right? And looking forward to have all of you see you on this weekend. All right. And of course, ito yung mga patutuo natin. I will always share this sa inyo, no, because this is the reality. one of our moderators slash community members, si Kuya Evander, nakapagbili no, ng sasakyan because of the cryptocurrency trading profits. Congratulations po. And if you're interested in our class, no? So ang open na lang po ng intermediate for February is the February 18 to 25. Ang beginner class, open po tayo ng March, no? Our March classes are open. In fact, 35% puno na po ang March class natin. 35% puno na. No? So ganun kabilis. So wag ka na magpahuli. Alright, wag ka na magpahuli. Enroll na. May mga dinagdag na ako dyan ng mga extra learnings, no? Please go ahead and enroll and looking forward to have you join our classes very soon. And of course, yan o, yung ating course menu. Yan po yung ating updated price. So, 1499 for the individual course, combo 2799 and 2999 for the mentoring. Naka-hold po ang ating mentoring enrollment. Alam mo ba? It's a good problem to have, no? Ang sabi ko po sa inyo, naka-hold po ang enrollment ng mentoring. Alam nyo ba? Meron pong 18 na nagpumilit magbayad ng mentoring. Nagpumilit magbayad, nagdeposito na. Nagdeposit na, guys. 18, 19. Kanina nag-usap kami nila ni EliteUniversity. Sabi ko lang, guys, naka-hold, nagbayad na. So, ang mentoring nyo, April na, hindi ako nabibiro. Sabi ko sa inyo, we're grooming our future mentors. Batiin natin sila Kuya Alfie at si Kuya Justin, no? Mga future mentors natin yan. Hindi ko sila ihaharap sa inyo nung hindi sila ready, no? And I'm gonna be there. I will do a backseat mentoring with them. Kasama na mga tenured mentors, Kuya Luke, Kuya Radian. We're gonna be all there for them. Okay, yun. Guys, bagong announcement. Marami po tayo mga dinagdag sa ating Spotify. Most recently, dinagdag ko na po dito yung 2 video natin. Number 1, how did I get my first million? How did I get my first million pesos? Pakinggan mo yan. Napakagandang motivational audio for you. If you are one of those individuals that would like to earn their first million, listen to that Spotify. No? Maganda, napakaganda. Binanggit ko na lahat ng aking sikreto, lahat ng aking pinagkakatago-tagong mga orasyon, kung ano-ano pa. Sinabi ko lahat. How did I, and it's for free, guys. How did I get my first million? Kung ako sa iyo, ito this is a tip for you. Chicken soup of the soul, kumbaga. If you would like to become a millionaire, talk to a millionaire. If you would like to become a multi-millionaire, talk to a multi-millionaire and ask for tips. Huwag kang humingi ng tips dun sa taong hindi pa milyon if you would like to become a millionaire. Diba? That's a tip for you. And if you would like to become better, sabi nga ng isang book, what does a 40-year-old man has to say with a 30-year-old self? No? What does a 50-year-old man has to say with a 30-year-old self? Parang ganun. No? Ang ganda. Pati ako, nagagandahan ako sa audio niyan. I'm telling you. Kasi yung iba dyan, spontaneous yan eh. Para ako nagpipreach. Spontaneous yan eh. I mean, I'm giving all that I know para malaman ng community. No? And I'm sharing to you my secrets. No? How did I get my first million? Hindi lang sa trading, guys. The life yan. Ano yan? Life skill yan. And I think all of you, for that matter, I will encourage all of you to get to know this. No? Kasi it's important, lahat tayo at our age. Sabi nga nila, ito, sulat nyo to. If you are poor, you are born poor, okay? Okay, if you're born poor, do not blame your parents. Okay? All right? If you're born poor, rather, if you're born poor, blame your parents, sorry. But if you're still poor and you're 30 years old, mahiya ka naman sa balat mo. If you're still poor and you're 30 years old already, it's not your parents' fault. Seryoso, guys. Hindi ako bibiro. No? I mean, seryoso yan. That's one of my lessons in life, no? If you're born poor, blame your parents. But if you're 30 years old, may puti ka ng buhok and you're still poor, do not blame your parents. It's not your parents, guys. It's you. Your decision making. No? So, pakinggan mo yan. Nandiyan na lahat, no? What are the decision making? What are the things that I did? Mga bagay na ginawa natin to become a millionaire at a young age, no? And of course, yung pinagtatawanan ninyo na bigla ko naging chipmunks. Maganda yun eh. Parang nag-Real Talk Friday tayo, no? Yung how to avoid your liquidations. O ginawa kong Spotify yan. No? Nagustuhan mo ba yun, guys? Yung nanyanermon ako sa liquidations. How to avoid liquidations. Nagustuhan mo ba yun? Sige nga, type ng word kung nagustuhan mo. Nagustuhan ko yun eh. I mean, I'm very spontaneous. And at some point, meron akong logic, may facts, no? May objective types. Meron akong pinasok na parang Real Talk Friday. No? I inserted some Real Talk Friday. Nagustuhan ko siya, guys, kasi alam mo yun, meron tayong encouragement na kung ayaw mong maliquidate, so don't use leverage, the power of leverage. 'Di ba? There's a science and art in using leverage eh. And I think for all of us, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's important, no, na alam po natin yung dalawang yan. So, I have my growing list and library of Spotify playlists, no, or episodes. Please follow me there, and looking forward to having all of you, listen. If you need some inspiration, you don't need to listen to this if you want to trade or you want to chart, kasi ito ay really for inspiration. Alam mo, iniisip ko, kailangan ng isang trader, hindi lang lagi yung MACD, RSI, Fibonacci. It's not always like that eh. I think this community needs a little bit of trader quotient. So ang ginawa ko, inipon ko na to, isang playlist na hindi mo nahanapin sa YouTube. Nasa Spotify na. So whenever you feel like you're not yet ready, you're not yet successful, pakinggan mo, The Power of Yet, one of the best na ginawa natin in 2 minutes lang yan. The Power of Yet. 34 minutes, napakagandang preaching yan. And I will encourage you guys to listen and follow me in Spotify for more inspiring audios. Alright, and of course, ito po ang aking proof of concept. Actually, hindi na to kasya sa kanyang screen, no? Napakarami na hindi na kasya. We keep on earning and earning and earning and earning. Kaya nga sabi ko, alam mo na nakakaraan. Ito, I'll be very honest with you guys. I'm not trading. I'm not trading heavily. I'm not trading heavily because iniisip ko, if I can earn 34%, 34%, 34%, 46%, if I want to, okay? If I want to, I will earn. Diba? If I see a setup, I will earn. So, at the end of the day, if I want to earn, I will earn naman eh. So, iniisip ko, why will I go rush? You know what I mean, guys? Ba't ka magmamadali when your system is really effective and you parang gagatasan mo na lang talaga yung coin? Diba? So, this is really a trophy trade for me. I'm personally proud to be able to accomplish this myself. Kasi ang ganda ng system eh. No? Talagang breakouts, breakdowns, fibs, MACD confirmation candles. Nako, everything is there already. No, hindi ka mahuhulog, hindi ka maiipit kasi you're always entering with confirmations. No? All right. Okay, so with that said, yun po ang mga announcements natin. We're now going to go with our topic. So crypto follows the market dip. However, yung Coach Miranda Minor followers, they earn. No? And they were witness of my live. Sabi ko sa live kahapon ng mga members, hoy, wait lang, tayo confirmation. And congratulations sa mga pumasok on the confirmation at kumita. Tulad ko, nag-confirm kahapon, kumita na naman tayo ng baliktarang 20+%. 30 plus percent. No? Magaling, magaling, magaling. Okay. So, let's now go with my coin industry forecasts. Okay. So, my coin industry forecast, let's now go with the broad market picture. No? All right. So, yesterday, Dow, actually mag-open na po ulit ang market. It's already 10:31. Why don't we just click on our live market view at this point? Let me just try to open the live market view at this point. Okay. Oh, no. SPX, another downward trend. Nakakainis naman to si SPX. So. Okay. Okay. SPX, another downward trend on a day candle. 21 basis points negative. Nasdaq, another downward trend opening. Woo! Ouch. Sakit. And then Dow Jones, another downward trend opening of the market. Bitcoin is expected to follow the same. I'm telling you right now. Let me just go on a 3 minutes view of the market. Mukhang bababa din po ito because the major markets are going down. Precisely, it's going down already again. Mamaya babalikan natin to where will it retest, no? So, exactly ganito yung ginawa namin kahapon ng mga members. Eksaktong ganito ginawa namin. No? We're actually looking at we're looking at the candle diving as it unfolds. Pero kagandahan kahapon, meron silang warning sa akin. Kasabay ko sila nagcha-charting, kasabay nila ako. Nag-i-explain ako ng charting in front of them. Naka 1 minute, 3 minutes candle kami. All right, so it looks like red, pero we'll see. SPX, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones, no? Kung ito ay mag-open on if it will recover. We'll see. Babalikan natin 'yan. No, but for the most part, kahapon po. Okay, let's do our slideshow presentation as of today. All right. So kanina, Asia Dow, Nikkei, Hang Seng, Shanghai all bagsak, no? Except with Sensex in Singapore. All right, European market is actually rallying. Very good. So DAX, which is German exchange, FTSE, CAC, FTSE, IBEX, and stocks there. US territories kahapon bagsak po ang Dow, nagtapos ng negative 45 basis points. S&P 500 bagsak din po, negative 14. Medyo nag-recover ang Nasdaq 5 basis points. Global Dow, 30 basis points improvement. Gold and oil are positive. But today, mukhang magne-negative. We'll see. What is my forecast for the crypto market? Before that, let me try to tell you a couple of news about the macroeconomics. Okay, alam na po ninyo to. I've been talking about this for the past couple of days. Fed December meeting minutes reveal possible earlier, faster interest rate hikes, which is expected because, sabi nga natin, last year, nung around November, nung nagkaroon na ng meeting, lumabas yung CPI 6.7, nag-declare na naman sila na 3 beses magre-rate hike this 2022. Ang kinaibahan lang ng minutes of the meeting na to, nung lumabas, nagulat yung lahat kasi instead na 3 rate hike lang ang lumabas na news, meron pang adjective na mas mabilis na lalabas. Mas mabilis na hahataw yung interest rate 3 beses. Yes, 3 beses po yan, no? It's gonna be going high 3 times. Of course, Fed needs to do this because they need to battle inflation, no? They need to raise interest rates to stop the overheating economy. All right, ayan. Speaking of inflation, as per the Fox Business News, inflation hits 39-year all-time high interest rates. Ibig sabihin, 4 decades na po, ito yung pinakamataas na inflation. No? Sabi dito, Central Bank focused its attention on surprisingly high inflation according to the minutes, noting that it has surpassed their previous expectations. Participants remarked that inflation readings had been higher and were more persistent and widespread as per the minutes. Ito yung lumabas na minutes of the meeting. While participants generally continue to anticipate inflation would decline over the course of 2022 as supply constraints eased, almost all stated that they have revised their forecast of inflation for 2022. Notably, and many did so 2023, the minutes continue. So, what's going to be happening? Ito na. Traders have indicated that the possibility of a rate hike at the Fed's March meeting increased to 57.6% in the first week of January according to CME Group. Ito na yung sinasabi natin, lumabas kasi ito. Sabi dito, tatlong rate hikes and they will speed up the tapering of its asset purchases as inflation increases and the labor market improves. So, pabibilisin nila ang rate hike. Ito na. Acknowledging the maximum level of employment consistent with price stability may evolve over time, many participants saw the US economy making rapid progress. Okay, so with all of this said, I think, okay, two school of thoughts, guys, ha? There are two school of thoughts on managing inflation on an equity, security, cryptocurrency industry. No? There are two school of thoughts. Number one, the market, listen to this very carefully, okay? The market will hedge their money. They will look for assets, okay, where they will hide their money to fight inflation. Parang yun nangyari sa Turkish lira. Pagising ng isang mama, negative 60% na yung, negative 30% na yung value ng kanyang pera. Natandaan yung story na yun? So they will hide the money. So people will buy crypto and index-based funds. That's what they will do. Retailers will do that. So with that said, Coach, bakit bumababa ang price ng coin? I have some theories I will tell you maya-maya. Okay, with that said, if people are going to hide and hedge their money, then why is crypto going down? So I have some theory. Abangan nyo po yun maya-maya. I'm going to discuss it with you in full details. Alright, and of course, let's do the coin price review. Ako po ay mag-shift na into reviewing our coins using TradingView. Okay, I've already arranged the coins as of today. Let's start with ADA. ADA is a 1.14. It's actually 1.78% improvement for the past 24 hours. BNB at 449.2. Nag-improve ng $24 a piece at 5.75. Medyo humataw si BNB, no? Bitcoin, 41,476. Okay, 474 rather. It's a flat line, no? 84 basis points negative. All right? Dogecoin is currently at 14 cents a piece. Kanina 15.55 to, no? Pero positive 4.62 in the past 24 hours. Ethereum 1391. It's currently medyo flat, 29 basis points improvement. Luna, the top DeFi 70.53 galing sa 68, no, at 1.48 positive for today's Solana. Medyo bumaba si Solana. Bumagsak po ang mga altcoins, no, $135 a piece currently at 0.10 basis point improvement. Uniswap, no, at 1565 positive 3.57. Gala, it's 30 cents a piece, negative 6 or 60 basis points negative. 1 USDT 27,348 at parehas lang po siya ng 53 negative basis points. SAD, humataw pa baba, no? 4.41 galing sa $5 to. At 0.83, XRP galing sa 0.82, nag-0.72 ngayon up na ng 0.73 but still reading at negative 46 basis points for the past 24 hours. Axie at 68.73, it's currently up at 51 basis points. Mana, 2.79. Kanina humataw ng 2.86. Sabi ko mag-take profit na. Congratulations if you did it. No, at 0.77 negative basis points. Yan. Congratulations sa mga kumita. Yan po ang review ng ating top 10 coins for the day. Alright. Okay. Yun. Alright. Our topic for today is about, Coach, sabi mo kanina, may mga bumili, may mga retailers na gustong bumili for hedging, no? Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, siya medyo tahimik si Michael Saylor, no? Pero si Michael Saylor, nagbibili na yan. Bumili na ng maraming coins yan. Alam nyo ba? Michael Saylor is already a billionaire. Alam mo ba, nung nakaraang, last year lang. Listen to me very carefully, guys. Last year, Michael Saylor, minamata-mata ni Elon Musk yan, sabi ni Elon Musk. I was thinking lang, no? I was thinking sino sinasabi ni Elon Musk. Ikaw, Saylor, manay-nahimik ka dyan, ha? Ginawa niya pa nga ng meme na Sailor Moon, eh, no? Yung Japanese na parang manika yata yon, na parang basta magandang babae yon. So, ginawa niyang meme, no? Iisip ko, sabi ni Elon Musk, ikaw, sailor, wag mo akong makausap-usap, ha? Yung zip code ng pera mo, multi-millionaire ka pa lang. No? Kasi 300 million pa lang yung net worth ni Michael Saylor last year. Itong si Elon Musk, humahataw na ng centi-billionaire na siya, $100+ billion na siya. Siguro sinasabi niya, before you talk to me, make sure meron ka ng $1 billion net worth. Diba? Sabi niya, I was thinking sinasabi niya yun kasi iniinis siya sa Twitter, nag-Twitter trolling tong si Elon. Mas imagine mo, pinakamayaman na tao sa buong mundo, tinitroll niya si Saylor. Kasi si Saylor, ang sinasabi niya, bili kayo ng bili ng Bitcoin. Itong si Elon Musk, ang daming gustong gawing, ang daming pinopromote. Of course, si Saylor is a maximalist. Gusto niya puro Bitcoin. No? Anyways, congratulations to him. He's already a billionaire, right? So, nakakatuwa kasi hindi lang si Saylor bumibili ngayon. It's not only him who's buying Bitcoin, guys. It's not only him. So, as a matter of fact, based on our research kahapon po, Bitfarm is actually a BITF, no yan, Bitfarm Limited. So, they actually bought 1,000 Bitcoin kahapon, no? So, they're currently holding 4,300 Bitcoins in treasury as of January 10, 2022, week of January 2022. Nakakatuwa, no? Grabe kung kailan yung mga bumabagsak yung coin, bumibili yung mga whales, no? 1,000 Bitcoin, grabe. Imagine mo. Tapos, billionaire Bill Miller, sabi niya, he's a billionaire actually, no? Meron siyang fund. Let me try to open the article na ito. Legendary investor si Bill Miller, sabi niya, half of his personal net worth is invested in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. Nakatuwa, no? Sabi niya. Alam mo, sabi niya dito, natuwa ako, sabi niya dito, dapat tayo bilang isang tao, basahin ko yung sinabi niya, no? Legendary investor Bill Miller recently revealed that half of his personal net worth is invested in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Sabi niya, going against his widely known advice that investors should allocate 1 to 2% of their portfolio to digital assets. So take a listen to that, no? Sabi niya dito, isang billionaire to, ha. If you want to be a billionaire, follow a billionaire, 'di ba? Sabi niya dito, if you would like to sabi niya dito, lagi niya sinasabi, dapat 1 to 2% digital assets. 1 to 2% of your net portfolio, ha. So if you're actually into stock market, sinasabi niya, I want 1 to 2% of your portfolio to become digital asset like crypto, kung ano-ano pa, no? Pero nung ini-interview siya sa Wealth Track, nagulat siya mga nanonood. Sabi, alam ko ba 1 to 2% na sinasabi mo? Bigla mo sinasabi ngayon, 50% ng iyong pera is already in Bitcoin. It's already in Bitcoin. Diba? So, in a nearly hour-long interview, sabi niya, on Friday, he said he first bought Bitcoin in 2014 when it was trading around $200. He kept purchasing more and stopped when it rose to roughly $500. No? Then he started buying Bitcoin again in spring of 2021 when the coin was hovering around 30,000 level just after it crashed from its all-time high of $66,000. Sabi niya, Miller, who now calls himself a Bitcoin bull instead of Bitcoin observer, told WealthTrack that he has been adding to various Bitcoin investments since then, citing MicroStrategy as one of them. Congratulations po. Ayan. So, Miller is a former chairman of Legg Mason Capital Management Value Trust, and is best known for outperforming the S&P 500 for 15 years when he was with the investment giant. Yan, ang galing. So, obviously a billionaire right now. Congratulations! All right. Okay, so with that said, ito yung sinasabi natin, no? Habang nagkakagulo yung lahat ng tao, nag-freak out people, some institutions are actually buying. Some people are buying. Okay. So for today, meron akong i-discuss sa inyo. Medyo busy yung slide, no? But I would just like to share this with you kasi it's important na alam ninyo, no? Ano ba yung business cycle, no? So when we're talking about, diniscuss ko naman nakakaraang araw sa inyo, ano ba yung impact ng inflation? No? What's the impact of inflation? Bakit tinataas ng Fed ang interest rates? Anong impact niyan sa yield rates? Anong impact niyan sa mga bond prices? Anong impact niyan in terms of so many things, no? What's the impact of that? Let's now look into the business, okay, not on the macroeconomic factors, but let's talk about the business cycle as it is impacted by the macroeconomy. Okay, so start tayo. So, of course, unang-una, ang isang business, talking about the bear and the bull market, no? Ang isang business, meron siyang tinatawag na early, mid, late, and recession. Around 3 weeks ago, diniscuss ko sa inyo na potentially 2022 can sound a recession. Sinabi ko sa inyo yan, it can sound a recession. May mga qualitative and quantitative explanations yan, no? In a very, very high level, there's one indicator that can potentially predict a recession nangyari way back 2006 to 2008. Okay? 2008 Asian crisis happened. 2006, 2007, nangyayari na yung mga observations na to. And it's happening again today. Number one, wala sa slide to, no? Pero number one, sabi ko sa inyo mga nakakaraang linggo, when the 10-year yield and the 2-year yield is already flattening, nagtatagpo na po silang dalawa, nagtutugma na yung kanilang delta, no? Lumilit na yung delta nila. When those 10-year and 2-year yield rates is flattening, it can signal a recession. Why is it flattening? Because the 2-year yield rates tinataas na, no? Pag tinataas na yung 2-year yield rates, magiging kasing laki na rin siya ng 10-year yield rates. And statistically, bakit tinataas? Sabi ko kasi nyo, the rates will increase, no? Pag tinataas nila yung yield rates, statistically, during the performance of 2006, a year after, nagkaroon ng recession, no? So, based on the economists, ang mga researchers, pag itong yield, 2-year yield rate, is tumayo na yung kanyang ang kanyang chart sa 10-year, it can potentially signal a recession. Or masaya lang yung mga masaya lang yung mga 2-year yield hodlers, so to speak, no. I will not discuss it today kasi diniscuss ko na yung 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, no. I have a different slide for that. But for this particular purpose, itong business cycle natin, there's early, mid-cycle, late cycle, and there's a recession, no? Okay, during the early, nakalagay rito, there's fiscal and monetary stimulus, binibigay yan ng gobyerno. There is an economic growth, starts to increase, employment and manufacturing activity picks up, and profits bounce higher. You will notice we put 4 areas. Okay, there are 4 major areas that can affect the economy and the business. Number 1, fiscal and monetary policies, and it's sa pinakataas. Number 2, economic growth, the earnings, the purchases, the borrowings, andyan lahat yan. Number 3, employment reports, labor reports, lumalabas po lagi yan. Okay, and supply, no? Manufacturing supply, and of course, ultimately, profits will bounce higher. On the mid-cycle, the fiscal and the monetary stimulus will start to slow down. Okay? The economic growth will slow down but still positive. Of course, hiring and manufacturing will still grow, but the margins will start peaking and management increases share repurchases to boost profits. Diyan ka na makakita ng mga sa stock market, they're buying their shares. Buyback, buyback, buyback. Puro buyback yan. BUY, buyback. Okay. For late business cycle, ito na. Meron ng fiscal and monetary restrictions, economic growth stagnates, employers have trouble, earnings start to disappoint. In our cycle today, we are already doing fiscal and monetary restrictions. Nangyayari na ito ngayon. Economic growth is obviously stagnating because of the pandemic. Very apparent, employers are having trouble finding available workers and wage increases are happening. And of course, ang exception lang dito, the earnings are not yet disappointing. In fact, the P&E ratio sumahataw pataas, no? Humahataw pataas. In fact, ang nangyayari ngayon, people are changing their valuations. So I will further discuss it on a separate topic. But amongst the three, itong isa lang, no? Yung earnings lang ang medyo within the expectations, no? So technically, we are on this level today. We are on this level today, no? Fiscal and monetary stimulus, actually ongoing na to. Pa-taper na nga tayo dyan. Ito, actually, meron na rin tayong signal of unemployment, marami na rin yan. Economic contraction, meron na nga tayong the Great Resignation phenomena, no? Yan. So, if you ask me, we're actually within this realm. The late area to the recession area. No? Anyways, but more to come on that, more fundamental 101. But tatandaan ninyo, whenever you're looking at the economy, whenever you are looking at the impact to the economy, whenever you're looking at ito, whenever you're looking at impact to Dow Jones, yan, negative 57 basis points, Nasdaq 25 basis points, bagsak 37 basis points, SPX, pag mga bagsak yan, may mga reasons kung bakit bukod kay Omicron. So whenever Miranda Minor is looking at the economy, hindi lang po Omicron, but there are other factors such as employment rates, borrowing, inflation, Federal Reserve, minutes of the meeting, monetary policies, fiscal policies, at kung ano-ano pa. Those are my guidelines. So when I look into the economy, these are the things that I am looking at. Number one, what is the fiscal and monetary policies? Meron bang stimulus? Meron bang ayuda? No? What's happening to the manufacturing supply and demand? Meron bang mga supply issues ngayon? I need to research for that. What is the unemployment? What is the employment trajectory? Ano nangyayari? I need to research on that. What's happening now with the earnings reported by the companies? No? Sometimes I look at Tesla 10K reports, annual reports. I look into all of that, and eventually I dive into the nitty-gritty of the crypto market cycle. All right? So yon ang ating overall extra information po para sa inyo. So technically, sinasabi ko lang dito, there are 4 things that you need to look at. If you are looking at the economy, look at 4 things. 1, fiscal monetary policies, supply and demand, employment, and earnings report. Yun lang. Okay ka na doon. It's a good start for you to understand ano ba yung mga drivers ng ng ating economies, no? Economies. All right. So now there are other things that is driving Bitcoin. There are other things that is driving Bitcoin as of today. Okay? So let me tell you, Coach, sabi ng mga estudyante natin or one of my students, sabi niya kanina, Coach, what's happening with the market? Why is the market like this right now? Why is the market scared? No? Why is the market scared? So ako, aside obviously as a cryptocurrency analyst and a trader, I look at the big picture, no? I look at the big picture. Mga nakikita ko ngayon marami, no? At one of them is obviously ang pangit ng US yung sorry. Ang pangit ng lumabas na US labor report. Mapangit in a sense that there's still unemployment, no? May employment mismatch. Gumanda ng konti, 3.9% nag-dip, pero there's an employment mismatch at there's still a great resignation. Siyempre, bababa din yung trust in the market because yung sinabi ng Fed, no, na tataas ang interest rates ng mas mabilis ng 3 beses. Pero bukod dyan, guys, one of the many things that I'm looking at right now, kasi tatandaan ninyo, not everyone is still using Fibonacci's. You need to remember, there's still a big majority of the traders in the market that are still using moving averages. Okay, so take a look at my screen right now. You will notice that from a moving average perspective, Okay, yung kulay blue, let me just put some reference, no? The color blue, the darker blue, let me just probably put it as yellow. Okay? The yellow is what you call, okay? The yellow is the MA50. I rarely use MA50. In fact, I never used, MAs, moving average. I always use EMAs, no? But I would like to tell you guys that there is a phenomena, that's what you call a death cross. No? A death cross kung saan aalala ko nung nagsisimula tayo ng around June of last year. Tanda ko na to, discuss natin to. I don't know if you guys will remember. Sino sa inyo na alala to na I was discussing the death cross sometime June and July or May of last year? I was discussing this, no? And I was saying that this impending death cross, here, kasi people are worried na, imagine mo, no? Just imagine mo, no? Alright? Yan, sa alala pa pala nila Erin to, no? Yan, si G, si Tito Padoy, marami pa nakaalala. So imagine mo, on this particular part, okay, listen to me very carefully ha, at ito yung sinabi ko ng mga panahong yon, okay? This is what I said during that time. During the death cross, the candles really did not go down deeper anymore. Diba? Sabi kasi ng death cross, it can potentially bring down the prices further. Okay? It can potentially bring down the prices further. So, ang sabi ko ng mga panahong yon, hindi na. Kasi nga, the price is already low. Okay? There's already a drop in the price. Nangyari na. Priced in na. The price is already low. No? Ergo, pag ang death cross nangyari kay moving average, I was actually trying to be contradicting. Sabi ko, hindi na yan. And true enough, nangyari siya. If you look at it right now in the hindsight, totoo yung sinasabi ni Miranda Minor, no, talaga hindi na siya bumaba. True enough kasi, the death cross already happened. The price already plummeted from $58,000 to down to $30,000. So I think the moving average here is already a done deal. True enough, it's a done deal. No? After the death cross, the price didn't even bother further going down. Diba? And that is for me the potential same scenario this time. Okay, there are some people who are scared that another death cross is impending to happen. In my perspective, ladies and gentlemen, I think the death cross can have a repeat of this. Pero, the repeat of this, okay, listen to me very carefully, okay? Potentially, pwede itong umakyat. It can mirror the same formation like this. Pwede niyang ulitin ito. Okay? Pwede niya pong ulitin yan. So what does that mean, Coach? What does that mean? What should we do? What should we do po? So meaning, kailangan nating i-expect dito that it looks like the yellow line, magko-cross ulit yan pababa, gagawa ng parang balde, parang ganito, pataas. It can still happen because it's bound to happen, no? So it can happen, but iniisip ko itong part na to, okay, you're in this part already, pwede kang umakyat ng 47, bababa ulit on 40 before umakyat pataas, 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 pataas. Why am I giving this perspective to you? Because, ladies and gentlemen, marami kasi ngayong nag-uurat. So, when I say urat, meaning nababaliw, napapanik na capitulate. Wait, the market will go down. You need to stop buying. Wait, the market will be ending. Let's just hide the fear forecast for with an author nickname of Robert. Diba? Tingnan niyo yung Twitter ni Robert. Robert K. Alam niyo na yung pangalan niya. Puro mga negative, mga scary, ano. Anyways, so it looks like it's gonna be repeating a cycle, no? Pero one of the things that I'd like to point your attention to, sinabi ko din po ito noong nakaraang taon, no? Parang grabe guys, ang bilis na ng panahon, no? Sinasabi ko na ngayon, in my live last year, wow! In my live last year, grabe. Parang kailan lang nung nakakatuwa, no? Anyways, so let me show to you a bear trap. Okay? Tandaan niyo, there's such a word as a bear trap. A bear trap is someone who is expecting that it's still a bear market and shorts the market. Huh? So, sabi dito, when it goes down, it can potentially go down. Hindi eh. In fact, hindi na siya bumaba eh. In fact, if we become very, very strict and precise about it, no, what we can do is to look for the price range and see on this opening candle, hanggang pababa, just in one day, no, it can potentially retest, it can see, let's see, nagkaroon ng almost 20%, no, umakyat ulit. In fact, sorry. So let me change that because dito na nanggaling yung price, so almost 33,000. Nung nagkaroon ng death cross, people are all panicking. Here, nagkaroon ng death cross, umabot ng kulang-kulang 13% drop. Malayo na dun sa ini-expect ng iba na 80%. Tapos nag-recover ulit pataas. Kasi may right hand ka na eh. No? So, be careful with that. No? Don't become very pessimistic because historically, let me bring it down to the memory lane. I was looking at this kanina. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at your bear trap in 20, okay? Okay, your yellow line is your MA50. Take a look at this, no? When there was a bear territory, no? There was a bear trap. Nung nagkaroon ng bear trap, bumaba pa din, yes, pero hindi sobrang baba. Hindi sobrang baba. It went down, yes, from 8,700 to around 6,500. So it went down, it still recovered. The problem is on the second, in fact, on the second bear death cross, the price did not even go down. In fact, on the second death cross, which means nangyari na yung unang drop, nag-drop na, nauna na yung drop sa 3.6 and saka palang nag-death cross. So ito yung sinasabi natin, nauna na yung drop and then the death cross happened. No? This is what you call a bear trap because sometimes the market is already done capitulating. Doon pa lang bubuga ng death cross si MA50 and MA200. Okay? So with that said, nakita mo umakyat ng umakyat. Kung you were, after this, if you were still shorting the market, naiwan ka na sa ilalim, lumipad na to almost 18,000, 19,000, 22,000, 40,000. Naiwan ka na doon sa bear trap mo from 6,000 to 41,000. No? A bear trap can happen. No, I'm not saying that there will be no impact. There will still be impact. But my perspective is similar to our perspective noong Abril at Mayo at Hunyo noong nakaraang taon. Same yung perspective ko. Sinasabi ko, nakita na natin yung dip. Nag-dip na. Saka pa lang siya magde-death cross. Which probably means that the impending drop is still gonna be there, but it's not going to be significantly high. Okay? So it may not necessarily be significantly high. So that is my theory. So from a perspective of a crypto market observer, what I'm thinking is the market has already capitulated. Coming from a $69,000 all-time high, we went down all the way to almost $40,000. No? I think and I believe this is already a repeat of the 64,000 tops down to 29,000. No? So potentially this is the ilalim. This can be. We're probably expecting a one more final drop, but it would not be as significant as what people are talking about. Kasi minsan sabi nila, another 50% drop yan, another ano. I mean, at the end of the day, again, I can be wrong, but my perspective is based on historical data and backtesting, it looks like it can still go down, pero hindi na sobrang lalim. So, aabangan nyo tong drop na ito. Aabangan nyo tong death cross na ito. Okay, guys. Type number 1, kung may naunawaan, may nalaman, may naintindihan, may aha moment today. Type number 1 if you have an aha moment today. I think I've covered a lot of topics today. No? I've covered fundamentals. I've covered coin review, my coin theory, my market industry perspective. Type number 1 if you've learned something as of today. Okay, so come up. This is how we look at the naked charting. This is how we look at the big picture charting. No, so we need to look at this on a lens of another trader. So other traders aside from Miranda Minor, they're mahal na mahal nila ang moving average. Kaya yun ang ginagamit nila. They're looking at moving average. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, karamihan sa mga traders, mentors sa labas ng system ko, puro moving average ang tinuturo. Sa totoo lang. The only reason why I'm not always confident with moving averages is because moving averages such as MAs are laggard metrics. Ibig sabihin, sila ay nagfa-follow lang based on the price. No? And sometimes nagbabato yan ng buy signal. For example lang, nagkaroon ka dito ng, ito naman yung tawag nating golden cross. Ibig sabihin, the price of the coin, okay, 50, the shorter moving average, cross parang MACD na, no? Nag-MACD bullish cross pataas on a longer moving average. That's normally a sign of a bullishness. No? And I mean, true enough, humahabol din yung candle pataas. But because it's a laggard metric, it's not always on time. It's not always fully reliable real time. And that is the reason why we are introducing systems of prediction. No? We have a predictive metric. Sabi nga nila, yung mga gumagamit ng mga Elliott waves, no? Similar ni Fibonacci's, these are predictive matrices because it allows you to figure out where is the potential drop of the coin. And normally, by nature, sinasabi ni Fibonacci, nature-wise, there is a mathematical phenomena kung saan ang perfect nature order is governed by the 618s. No? The way that the cauliflowers, yung kanyang mga petal, yung stem is organized, the mathematics behind that is because of the 618s. It's the same thing with the stock, crypto, and all different markets. You have your 618s. That's why we teach that system. No? I'm not saying mali yung moving average. What I'm just trying to say is, I've been there, ginamit ko na yung moving average, and for me, it didn't work well for me. It worked, yes, it worked. Sabihin natin it worked, but it's not always all the time because the market can always correct a moving average. The market can always correct a moving average. Ibig sabihin, kahit mag-bullish cross ang moving average, mag-EMA 9, EMA 20 yan sa taas, no? The market can still say, ay, ayoko munang umakyat. No, nagkaroon ng di bababa ka talaga. And sometimes, alam mo na yon. If you use a 618, sa ilalim ka ng 618 nag-bullish cross, there's a tendency for that to be corrected by the 618. Bububungan niya yan. Diba? That's the power of your retracements. That's the power of your Fibonacci's. Bububungan niya yan. Hindi niya akitin yan. And many traders don't know that. Traders don't know that your moving average can help, but it can only help you on trend following. It doesn't help you on understanding potential bear traps, bull traps, breakout traps, at kung ano-ano pa. Because you are only following the laggard metrics. Karamihan po sa mga gumagamit kasi ng mga MAs, natatrap. Sa totoo lang. And that's the reason why, nung ako yung naggawa ng system natin, sabi ko, no, I don't think I will use MAs. But for this particular instance, kailangan gumawa ng confirmations. We need to use confirmations. Sa totoo lang. And people, guys, ang dami na pong testimonies. Kaya nga sabi ko, alam mo, naalala ko ng mga unang panahon. Unang panahon talaga no? I always make it a point. Siguro mga June and July of last year, araw-araw na ginawa ng po ng Panginoon, ginagawa ko lagi, I always post mga testimonies ng mga traders natin. Ngayon po kayo na nagpo-post, hindi nyo na ako inaantay. Kayo na eh. And I'm very happy for that. No? And it tells me that the system is really effective. It tells me that the system, even if I don't share it anymore, kayo na nagsasabi that it's effective, di ba? So again, sinasabi ko lang yon because I'm not here to throw shadow on moving averages. Marami pa rin mga effective traders using that. But for me, it's not usable. Yun lang sinasabi na. Okay? Yun lang sinasabi natin. Okay? Alright. Okay, maganda tanong ni Herbert Wong. No? Ano pa yung masasabi ninyo sa usual 4-year crypto cycle? Or you're talking about the stock and flow model, the 4 years, no? I think we'll give ourselves few more months to see. Medyo sumasaliwa eh. Sumasaliwa. We'll see. Actually, normally, no, for 2020, nakikita mo naman nagkaroon ng halving. Merong din ganung may ganun ding nangyari, no. Nagkaroon din ng medyo pag-drop ng coin from an average of for 2020, karon 10,000 drop to 4,000, umakyat. So I think what we're noticing now is a cycle, but I need us to wait for a few more months to observe, no. Medyo mihiwalay ng konti from a stock and flow model, but siguro I will make a content using that siguro next time. Magandang question yan, no. I've never used a stock and flow model at for a long time. Pero I think it's good to show it in the charts for everyone to be able to see. The last time I looked at it was last month, no. I looked at the stock and flow last month. Di ko siya diniscuss because I don't see any bearing at this point to discuss the stock and flow. Pero I will discuss that one of these days. So good point. Okay. Anong napagkahalataan? Napaghahalad. Ano sabihin nun? Alright. Ay, sabi ni John B, thank you, coach, sa system. O, yan. Okay. So, yan ang masasabi ko, no? So, there could be a bear trap, no? Let's not become overly aggressive in forecasting the market to be tumbling down, because at least in the past couple of cycles, meron na rin tayong mga nakita na mga bear traps, no? So, be careful with that. There's bababa pa din kahit paano, but I don't think it's gonna be really that low, no? At least based on the historicals that we saw here. Okay. Okay. So why don't we look at yan tama Neil, it's plan B. That's correct, no? Kaya sabi ko medyo sumasiliwa kasi medyo pumalya yung ano niya yung what's this yung kanyang projections. But again, I don't mind. You know, I don't blame him. Okay. So that's gonna be our topic. Tapos why don't we go ahead and do some charting today, no? Do some charting today. Let me chart our top 10 coins. Tapos give me a second. Okay. 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 So just give me a second here. Ayun. Extended move. Okay. Okay, we saw a 2.618 on the 1.13 area. There's a 2.618 extension here. Potentially ito ay makikita mo may common bounce areas, no? May mga candles na hindi na tumutuloy pababa, no? So it could be a very strong support for ADA, no? 1.13 oversold na yan. I think it's a good chance na medyo maka-recover to, no? Wait for the bounce confirmation. Tingin natin pwedeng ADA pwedeng umulit yung ganito with this one. Again, I'm not saying you buy now. Lagi naman tayo mag-aantay ng confirmation, no? But it's a good sign that I'm seeing with ADA at this point, no? Good sign for a potential reversal. Nagkaroon ng another lower low. RSI humataw na ng 30 at 30. Let me just double check my RSI's 30 days. Very good. Okay. Nagkaroon na ng RSI 30 at 30 dito. Tingin ko aakyat pa to pataas, no? Normally, pag nagte-30, umahalik ng 50 pataas yan, no? So, there's a potential reverse paakyat. And you will notice that nagkaroon na, in terms of ADA, nagkaroon na siya ng right hand, no? Nagkaroon na ng right hand dito. And RSI is also creating a right hand, even your MACD. Yeah, meron ka ng right hand dyan. So, it looks like it will go higher already, no? So, put it in your radar. Put ADA in your radar. Okay. BNB. BNB, sabi natin magantay ng breakout dyan. Mukhang hindi nangyari. So, it looks like magkakaroon ng bounce on the 2.618 area dito. Yan. 4.13. Nakikita mo, meron 2.618. We created, no? You will create a reverse extended Fibonacci when your 618 retracement is already broken. No? Pag nabasag na po ang inyong 618 pataas, you need to use an extension. You need to use a Fibonacci extension pababa. It will throw you a fib. In this case, there's a 2.618 potential bounce here. Antayin ng MACD confirmation na 1 day. Bili pataas on the confirmation with MACD confirmation. Alam mo na yan. We're doing a position trade, no? I'm doing a position trade because right now, if I do an intraday, lahat ng mga sasabihin ko, mag-aantay na ng confirmation. We will wait for a confirmation. I might as well use a big time frame at this point, no? So baka masayang lang yung TAs natin. Okay, the same thing for, let's all look, ito. Meron tayong common bounce area dito, no? This 39,600 plus na sinabi ko kahapon during my live. Sinalo. So technically, nagla-lighten up na yung selling pressure ng MACD. No, mag-aantay na lang tayo dyan, no? So nagkaroon dito ng as well, no? Nagkaroon po ng bounce on the old resistance, no? So nagkaroon ng oras hinataw pataas, no? So it looks like meron ka din ding right hand dito. Right hand, RSI not necessarily, but it's okay. It's okay, no? So right hand, so ang gagawin natin, magkantay tayo ng confirmation of this bounce, one more candle, and MACD confirming for the bounce. Another one that you could do here is to create another trend line. Technically, magiging channel po ito, no? Another trend line here and wait for a confirmation of a trend line break down. Dogecoin. Let's try to open Dogecoin. Okay. Okay. Napakaganda nito, no? So, meron ka na namang right hand dito. Okay. We'll see. Let's wait for Dogecoin. Nag-read pa yung, yung trading view. Balikan natin to. Ethereum. Okay, bumasag na siya ng 1.618. So, is it a potential for it to go down to 1.618? We'll see. Okay, subukan muna natin from the swing low to swing high. Yun! Dandararan! Okay, let's now go on your 618 area potential bounce, 2923. Yan po ang kapangyarihan ng ating system. Okay, 2923 potential bounce. Mag-aantay dito ng bounce confirmation on this area. Abangan mo na to because this can be the dip. This can be the potential dip and wait for the confirmation here. Okay, mag-aantay ng confirmation kasi nga meron tayong inaabangang death cross. Huwag kayong magmamadali. Okay, so on the daytime frame, okay, there's a lightening of the selling pressure which is a good sign. Okay, kuha tayo ng 618 pataas. Let's get this swing low to swing high. Okay, kunin po natin yung 618 potential bounce area. Boom, nagkaroon ng bounce doon. Okay, you're not buying yet because you're expecting this candle to throw you a doji. What's a doji? Indecisive. Indecisive kasi it's not a confirmation candle and MACD is not yet confirming. So, ang basa mo dito, mag-aantay ka na lang dito ng tantararan, confirmation of a trend resistance breakout. Sasabayan po yan ng MACD pataas. So, alam mo na yan. Pag ito humataw pataas, magko-confirm to kasabay. Okay, let's now go to Solana. Okay, bumasag po ng triangle. Ergo, bumaba. Bumaba. Okay, let's now go and look for the medyo marami nangyayaring Mickey Mouse. So, tenga. Ang pangit. So, antayin po natin yan. Okay, mukhang tutusok pababa pa to. Otherwise, no, pwede pang mag-retest ng 112. Malayong mangyari but it's always a possibility. But there's a lightening of the candle which means that potentially pwede na po itong magkaroon ng pag-reverse, no, ng pag-akyat pataas kung magkakaroon ng confirmation of the bounce, no. Wait for my university to know what is a bounce confirmation. Kunin mo tong 618 bounce, sasabay ng MACD confirmation dito. Wala na ako nakikitang left hand which is a good sign. Pwede na itong mag-recover pataas. Kukunin po natin yung ating right hand we'll get our TRBO here. Okay, this is gonna be our TRBO line. We will wait for this to confirm pataas. Sasabayan po ng MACD yan. Panalong entry yan. Okay, let's go to uni or uni. Ito yung TA na. Sabi natin, this needs to be broken. Mukhang hindi nanalo. Ang ating uni. So, which means that tayo ay mag-iintay ng breakout pataas. No? It looks like there is a common support sentiment on this area, which means that the market is remembering. Iniisip ng market, merong magandang price sa ilalim. No? The price 13.74, it looks like the market is remembering that. No? Iniisip ng market, tutungtong ng 13.74. And what is that? That is your oras. No? Meron kang oras dito. Nakita mo yan? Oras, nagkaroon ng bounce. Okay, malapit na po tayo magkaroon ng pagbasag pataas. Napakaganda nito guys. Antayin mo to. Pag ito bumasag, naku, mayaman ka na. Ha? Sa gitna. Grabe naman yung coach. Pag ito bumasag, naku, pasukin mo na yan. Alam mo na yan. Pataas ha, hindi pa baba. Pataas pag ganun. Lapit na yan. Okay, gala. Let's go on gala, gala, gala. Okay, nagkaroon ng square. Tanggalin natin ito. It looks like it went down further, which is understandable. So, sabi natin, it is already oversold in many occasions. So, let's now go and look for your 618 pataas. So, it looks like bumasag na to. Okay, bumasag na pataas, which means we're going to use a different tactic. So, we'll do 618, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, kukunin ko lang po. Yung 618 area dito, bumasag pa din. We will get to know where will this support. Yan, meron ka ditong mini 618 area, which is a bit impossible. Malayo na to, no? But again, always a possibility is meron kang 1.618 dito. We're good to go with that. Okay. So, wag na wag kang bibili sa gala. The candles are all going down. Ayan, pangit. Pwede mo antayin sa 786. Pwede mo antayin ng bounce ng 0.26. Medyo malayo. No? Tapos 0.6. Red pa lahat eh. Hindi pa nagbabago. And high Kinashi is always good with that. No? So, wag nating abusuhin. No? Antayin po natin. So, and besides, di pa ito nag-lighten up ng matagal. No? So, it needs to go and throw you a good signal of buy. No? But MACD is not yet showing you a buy signal. Okay, 1. 2, yun. Kuha na natin yung bubong. Okay, nagkaroon dito. I think as I've said, no, as I've said many days, this can potentially go down because there is a hidden divergence. Hidden bearish divergence, no? The price is not changing its course, but MACD is going down. I think there is a hidden here, so it can potentially, and true enough, it's actually creating or throwing a MACD bearish cross. So it looks like it will give you confirmation 1 can potentially go down. Can potentially go down. Ano ang bounce area nito? Hanapin natin. So 1 or harmony 1 can potentially bounce either on point 23. Antay ng point 23. In this case, nag-bounce on 382. Pwede rin yun. Pero hindi pa nagko-confirm si MACD. So mukhang we're on the waiting game here. No? Position traders, it's gonna be a waiting game for 1. Kasi potentially pwede itong humalik bearish cross tapos hahataw to ng 0.618 bounce pataas. Yan ang laro natin dyan. Otherwise, pwede rin natin kunin ito. We can also get this potential formation. Pwede rin siyang nag-bounce dito. Yan. So we can do that. Nagkaroon ng breakout pataas, nagkaroon ng oras. No, it looks like this can potentially bounce on this area. This one. No, tapos pataas, boom, pag ganun. Basta MACD should always agree with you. Okay, let's go to sand. Okay, yun. So the same drill with sand. Ito ay... Okay, so let me remove all of this. Okay, let me go on reverse. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's look for a reverse, no? Potentially, pwede mag-bounce on this particular area. Potentially, it can bounce on the 618. Pwedeng ito yung dip niya na, no? This is the current dip and we're just waiting for this to bounce up to go higher. And then, MACD is lightening up. It's just a good sign. So, antay po tayo ng bounce pataas po. Yan. Okay? It's a good sign natin. XRP. Ayun, antayin mo na. Ay, bumaba na pala to, no? So, tingnan natin. Sabi natin, mag-antay tayo ng triangle dito. Okay, let's now look for a common resistance area. Okay. Okay, basag na to. Mabasag na. Okay, umilalim. Okay, we're good. So, kukuha ako ng another extension. Swing high, swing low. Okay. Okay, nagkakaroon ng micro-Fibonacci bounce. Okay, micro-Fibonacci bounce in this area. Mukhang sinasalo na. Maganda to. No? Meron ng bearish, hidden bearish, no change in the price. Not much change of the price, but MACD is already going higher. So we'll see about that. Okay. Okay, meron ka ring oras dito. Tama, pwede niya i-respeto tong area na to. 0.73 could be a consolidation area or a very strong support. So meron kang oras, support, no? So importante na suportahan niya sinalo niya to eh. Sinalo niya tong area na to, no? Itong support na to. Sinalo niya yan. Nagkaroon din ng oras because merong 618 area tayo nakitang ginawa doon sa taas. Ulitin ko ha. So from your swing high, okay? So ulitin ko para makita niyo, why did I do a trend resistance extension there para alam nyo rin? Okay, para makita nyo. So what I'm normally doing, I'm getting the highest or the peak. So I'm getting the peak. Kukunin ko yung pinaka first swing low. Okay, and then yung immediate swing high niya pataas, yung lower high niya. Manganganak po yan ng 618 in between. Yan, nanganak siya ng 618 in between. Kunin natin yon. Okay, and then you will follow that. Why is this the 618 in between? Gawin po ninyo yan. Pagdugtungin po ninyo yung 618 na to saka itong 618 na to. Ito po yung aanak niyang 1.0618. Paano yan? So, demo natin. Let's do the 618 here. There is a 618 here. There is also a 618 here. So, tanggalin ko na itong 618 na to. Makikita mo yan, no? You will notice that when you do a fib, you could do actually fib in two ways, no? Going up and going down. Okay, in going down, you will notice that there is a 618 na pinanganak siya. Yung 618 na yun, that is the in-between 618 here. No? So, kaya nakuha natin yung oras, yung support, It looks like ito ay pwedeng sumuporta dito sa potential bounce na to paakyat. It looks like, again, no, so wag tayo magpakasigurado, but it looks like yun yung magiging suporta niya pataas because this could act as a very strong resistance, now acting as a strong support or oras ng SNR flip yan. Okay, that's a good discussion out there. Let's now go on. AXI. Okay, ito yung sinasabi ko nung nakakarang araw. Sabi ko magsi-65 pa to. So, true enough, nag-65 to. No? So, tingnan natin ng mabuti. Okay. So, gawa ulit tayo ng baliktad na fib. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Return natin. That's 1. And then, kuha tayo ng ilalim doon sa ilalim. That's bottom. Get the top. There you go. Ayan. Sabi ko po magsi-65 pa to. Tama na naman po yung ating EA. Dahil meron po doong 618 area. Ayan. Nakita mo yan? Ayan o. Nakita mo to? Yan. Ayan. Ito siya magbabounce and MACD will follow. Mukhang mag-RS. Uy, napakaganda nito guys. Markahan nyo na si AXI. Markahan nyo to. Mukhang maganda tong pumulusok pataas. Nag-RSI 30 at 30 na. Oh. Momentum, malapit na to. Sarap. Galing sa ilalim. Oversold na. Laki oh. Malaking oversold na to. Tagal-tagal to aakyat. No? Mukhang isang hataw pa ng 30. Gusto ko humalik ka ng 30 para sarap niyan. 'Pag ito humalik 'to ng 30, Panginoon ko, ewan ko na. Okay. So, malapit na 'to, guys. So, abangan niyo na 'tong aksi. Put it in your markers. Put it in your markers, okay? Tapos mana, mahal po nating lahat. Wala na po akong masulatan. Huwag natin 'to. Huwag natin 'to i-chart. Tama na 'yan. Huwag na i-chart siya si Mana. Wala nang kinikita yung Mana sa atin. Lahat na lang pinag-profitan natin. Huwag na i-chart 'yan. Anyways. Uy, wala nagme-message, oh. Ba, ayos kayo, ah. O sige, may natutunan ba today? Did you learn something today, guys? Nag-position trading tayo, big picture trading tayo, ha? Okay? Alright. So, did we learn something today? Are we good? Maganda yung mga positions today. Maganda. Ang ating theme for today is to wait ng positions. No? Maganda. Ang dami ko nakikita maganda almost all of the reds. Almost all of the reds. No? Ito mga reds na to. Lahat yan merong potential signal buying pataas yan. So, antayin na lang tayo. No? Tapos, hindi ko alam kung kaya ko bang i-share tong chart. Kaya ba i-share tong chart? Try natin. Follow nyo na lang ako para makita nyo yung charts ko. No? I think I am Coach Miranda Minor in Coach Miranda Minor. I am in Trading View. You can follow me there. I think you can naman. Okay? Pag na-chart si Mana kasi pag sinort ko to, ang lalim eh. Naka 1 hour tayo. Dami natin kinita eh. No? Pag na ayoko tanggalin eh. Remembrance ko to eh. Ito, meron pa akong papasok na dalawa rito. I earned on this, guys. So, ang ginawa natin dito, meron kasi akong isang chart. No? Meron akong isang pang chart talaga. So, we earn from here. We earn here yung dalawa nating binilhan. No? 2.80 something yung nabili ko. Tapos, we sold at 2.66. Tapos, we earned again on the confirmation of the yung chart ko kanina. We earned again there, no? Yan. So, we earned 2.74. Sabi ko, mag-take profit. 2.84 sabi ko, no? Kasi bakit kang 2.84 dyan? Kasi meron ka ng 618 area dito. Meron ka ng 618 area dyan. Nag-aantay. Swing high to swing low. Yun. I think 2.84, 85 yung sinabi kong take profit para safe na. Ayun. So, ayan. Meron ka na naman kikitain dyan. No? So, follow the system lang. Ayan. 2 point. Diba? You enter the breakout, confirmation candle, tapos take profit. Diba? So, congratulations sa mga kumita sa inyo. Ayan. Ano yan? Baby ko yan si Mana eh. Dito tayo wala katapos ng pera dyan. No? Anyways, alright. Waiting game. Yun. Okay. Oy, maraming salamat ah. Si Nir. Let's look at Nir. Sige, let's look at Nir. Last na to guys. Last na yung Nir. No? Next time na yung iba. Let's go on one day. Okay. Yun, nagkaroon ng oras. So, meron kang, without doing any Fibonacci's, guys, meron kasing oras dito, no? Without doing any, this is an outlier, no? Fibonacci, nagtumuntong, umakyat pataas. Karoon ng confirmation candle, wala pang confirmation to, no? So, matakot ka dito because meron kang inaantay na resistance on this area. So, antay ng resistance on this area. Pwede kang i-correct ng $17. No? Pwede kang i-correct dyan. Pwede kang ibasag pababa. Besides, I need MACD to confirm one more time. Meron ka ditong small na trend resistance breakout. Makikita kang maliit dito. Yan, nakikita mo yung triangle na yan. Nakikita ka dyan. No? So, and if you do a lower time frame, nag-confirm yan. Kaya umakyat ng umakyat. No? So, go to the lower time frame to 1 hour. Nag-confirm na yan. Very good yan. Ayan, nag-confirm na. Yan naman yung system natin. Nakikita mo naman yan, diba? So, my system will already confirm. Nagkaroon ng confirmation. Nagkaroon ng MACD confirmation. Pasok ka na. Pero syempre, may nag-aabang ka na doon sa taas. Kasi, tingin ko ito ay nagbasag na rin ng shorter 618 pataas. You know? Bumasag na eh. Nagko-correct na siya sa 786, no? Medyo, let's see the volume. Pataas pa to. Pataas ng volume. So, we'll see. Intraday, pwede ka pang tumaas, pero mag-iingat sa trend resistance breakdown, no? So 382 bounce on 1545. Mag-antay ng bounce on 1545. Tapos mag-iingat dito. I would like to use this instead. Okay. I'll hide the volume. So, I would like to use this instead. This is an outlier candle. So, ingat sa breakdown nito, ha? Ingat kayo kasi pula na rin yung MACD. So, magantay kayo sa 382 bounce nito. It looks like pwedeng mag-correct pababa. Pag ito nabasag, alam mo nang gagawin, ha? Or baka umakyat pa ulit siya. Pag umakyat to ulit, nag-bounce dito, sasalo ka na ngayon dito sa TP area na 18.00. TP area na 17.68. Yun na magiging TP area mo, ha? Kasi delikado na to. It can go higher, pero abangan mo lang lagi. Baka bumaba eh. So, alam mo na yung pangbaba mo dyan. Kasi nagkaroon ng correction din dito sa RSI. Okay. Si Rose, I think I charted Rose kanina. Charted Rose. Magpa-parabolic trade, you can enter. Pag humataw ng 72, pasok. Mukhang hindi sa 72 eh. Mukhang tingnan mo, mukhang magko-correct sa 70, mukhang ihataw pa baba. We'll see. Observe mo yan, ha. Gumawa ng bagong MACD cross. Alanganin ako kay Rose. Extended move pataas eh. Alanganin ako sa kanya. Hindi tulad ng mga nakaraang confirmations natin. Kasi nagkaroon ng right hand, pababa, pataas, humataw ng humataw. Always perfect. Kaso late entry na to. Ito yung mga laging perfect trades na hinahanap natin. Nakita mo yan, no? Napakasarap, guys. Confirmation candle, MACD confirmation, always. Laging ganyan. System natin yan. MACD confirmation candle 1 hour. Ang galing. Laging ganun, no? Galing, no? 1 hour. Tapos, kung notice mo, kung ikaw ay observant na tao, nag-bounce din yan. So, let's look at the support. Dito, swing low to swing high. Makita mo po yan, nagkaroon ng bounce on 618 area dito. No? Grabe. Sarap nito. Sino naka-trade nito? Galing, oh. Perfect. Sarap. Everything. Timeless. Classic. Ang sarap nito. Imagine mo, right hand, 618, bounce, TRBO. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Grabe. Grabe. Uy, alas 12 na pala. Pinapagalitan na ako ni Miss Choi. Alas 12 na. Tutulog na daw. Ay, nako. Ang lagi, no? Grabe. Perfect. Grabe itong Rose na to. Pero tingnan mo, perfect halos. Oras. Late na to. Late na tong Rose kung papasukan nyo. Late na to. Ang pasok nyo ngayon dito, kailangan basagin niya tong resistance na to eh. Ito na. Pag nabasag niya yung 0.45, alam mo na yan. 0.45. Pag yan na nabasag niya, alam mo na. Galing, no? Perfect. Ang ganda ng trade na yun, no? Talagang pasok na pasok sa trading system, no? Good job. Yun, perfect. Oh. Sarap. Sarap screenshot na nito. Lagi ko nga ito, i-highlight natin. Okay. Alas 12 na pala. Sige na. Okay guys, sumobra. Busog-lusog pa kayo? Sobra na tayo. Sige na. Alas 12 na. Okay. Maraming salamat to all of you. Thank you sa mga members na nagme-message. Pag hindi pa kayo member, it's okay. No, it's okay. Ito nga, tulad nito, hindi naman kayo members, but I'm giving you quality content para po kayo ay updated. At kayo po ay guided. Yun po ang ating mission. Our mission is to guide all of you and become profitable traders this 2022. So dikit lang, lagi lang kayo umantabay, and please like, pasuyo, palihog po, no? Palike po ng ating video pag alis po ninyo. Bukas na tayo mag-raffle, guys. We'll do a raffle tomorrow, but please palike before you leave our show for today. Alright, so with that said, before kayo umalis, bigyan ko kayo ng video. Pwede nyo pakinggan na, we will be listening all together in this show. The power of it. I love you, Miranda. Good night. And I love you, 3,000. Uy, perfect. Walang audio problems. Galing. Such a perfect night. All right, let's do this together. Tatlong letra na kung isipin natin, it's a very powerful word. Malalim yung kahulugan. Kapag ginamit natin, it would open a lot of opportunities, a lot of aha moments. Some of the lessons in real life, some of this could be very, very useful sa atin. Up until the present or a specified or implied time. By now or by then. In Tagalog, hindi pa. Pag in-insert mo sa isang salita, nagkakaroon ng ibang meaning yung buong word. It gives a whole different meaning doon sa statement mo. Dalawang letra yan, pero napaka-makapangyarihan yan. It can convey a message. And I will prove to you that if you add this two-letter word in everything that you do, your world will change. It works wonders in our lives, sa ating buhay, sa ating anak. It destroys your trading dream. Pag sinabi mo na, hindi ako magaling, versus hindi pa ako magaling. Even on trading, hindi ako magaling mag-charts. Hindi pa ako magaling mag-Fibonacci. You are successful. You will be successful, though this is not your time yet. Whenever we add this word, we tell ourselves na I can do it. Kaya kong gawin yan. Whenever we add the word yet, hindi pa ako tapos. Let's not close the doors. I will become even better than myself today. The power of yet. I can't do that ends a story. I can't do that yet means anything is possible. Perseverance is the power of yet. Kung ikaw ay dumadaan sa ganyang situation ngayon bilang trader, bilang tao, bilang tatay, bilang nanay, it's up to you now. How would you recover from that and use it as a challenge and use the word yet to become very successful? Because in trading, that's the same thing in life. You have yet to see your success. You have yet to see your millions. Andiyan dyan na. Bibigay ka pa ba? You have yet to see. Isang hampas na lang ng palakol, makita mo na yung gold mine. Are you going to give up today? Or are you going to use the word not yet? We tend to be very hard to ourselves. Isa lang buhay natin. Take it easy. Andiyan dyan yan. Huwag kang mag-give up. Don't use the word, I cannot do this. The importance of waiting and preparing for our lives. Kasi minsan, tayo, we wanted to grow immediately. Wala na tayong metamorphosis, wala na tayong pupa stage. We wanted to spread our wings. But sometimes, it's not yet your time. But when you wait for it, and you don't give up, those beautiful wings of yours will come out. You're a caterpillar, yet you will soon become a very, very beautiful butterfly.